Good morning, what's going on everyone? Welcome to a live deadline stream. We are back after a few weeks. I'm feeling better and today we're in the zone to make sure we can set up ourselves for Game Week 29. If this is your first time around here and you haven't subscribed to FPL Inkling, hit that subscribe button, be part of this live deadline stream and let's go through what our plans are for this game week ahead. What are you looking for? What are you going to be doing? What are your concerns? Let us know. Let's get stuck in to what I'll be doing this week. So, in terms of what's gone on for me, wasn't too much of a disastrous week last week. Got around 87 points, which is above the average, but got a I got a red arrow after a couple of weeks. So, a bit of a knee jerk for me. So I finally activated my wildcard. It's done. I made a few more changes last night as well because I did a bit of tinkering with the squad even after team selection because I was still looking into what potentially I could do moving forward to maximise it. So yeah, we are here. We'll go through all the questions. We have just under an hour for the deadline stream, the deadline itself, for us to discuss through. Asad, good morning. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you're well. Ready with your transfers? Let us know what your thoughts are. In addition, what I've done is I'll be going through entirely my construction of my team and we'll discuss through what I'm looking to do in the next 2 to 3 game weeks, considering game week 30 is kind of like a blank because there's only like a handful of games being played and how many players I can get maximum out of that game week. Ali, good morning. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining. Ready for Game Week 29. This is going to be an interesting one. Because again, it's getting like a mini double week. It's kind of weird because every it's like every other week is a mini wild card. A mini double game week. So everyone's playing their wild card here and there. But yeah, I'll tell you why I played my wild card. We'll go through the results as well and what I'm kind of thinking moving forward. Sam. Wild card. A trip to Dubai would have done the trick. Oh no, honestly, why did I do that? I should just go to Dubai. That would have been better, right? Ali says, cracking squad there, Mo. Thank you. It took a while to make, actually. Asa, James and Mount to Robertson and Kuderski -4. Not bad, actually. You know what? That -4, I can actually see being worthwhile, especially Robertson's got the double, Brighton and Arsenal. I think, there's some real good points to be had there. And Kuderski, I'll probably call him Kulu this stream. I get like a tongue twister when I say his name. But I think, he's played really well when I have seen him. I might even be tempted to keep him longer term, considering how well he plays. Manchester United, what can I say? They're playing at home. I think it makes it worse. We're actually a squad that actually at home seems more kind of like, oh my God, we're playing at home. We're playing in front of 70,000 people, 75,000 people that can go against us. So I think Tottenham have a real chance. That's why I've gone for Matt Doherty as well. So I could have gone for Reguilon if I wanted to. I had the funds for it. But I decided to go for Matt Doherty because he's in a bit of form. The squad I chose here was more around players who've come into form and are more likely to get potential points based on the current form they have, right? So we can go through that as a squad. But let's go through how I did last week. Getting my first red arrow after many weeks was very disappointing, to be fair. I got 87 points in a 68-point average game week, and I still got a red arrow. I just don't believe it. Maybe that's what happens when you start getting closer to that 100k mark. Everyone's doing so well, despite you being 21 points above the average for the week. You still get a red arrow. So I went down 14,000. I think what killed me the most was the Norwich penalty. Because those 6 points I could have got, 5 additional points from Mendy I would have got. Could have kept me like par. But yeah, my aim was to come out of that game week green or close as possible. 14, 15,000, a bit disappointing because I had a 30,000 rank swing in that one evening, which wasn't nice to be fair. Obviously, Rudiger got benched, and it kind of destroyed my whole my plan. But I had no complaints because the bench of mine, obviously, they really got like 3 to 5 points between them, so not too much disaster there. But what's annoying me, Jimenez scored finally, gave me a parting gift, and Dennis 4 points from 2 games, again disappointing as well. So what kind of made me play this wild card, guys? Right, it's my strikers. I know Jimenez scored here, but he's been out of form. Bowen getting injured again forced my hand. And in terms of like the team as well, I generally thought it needed a bit of a revamp because obviously I've lost Diaz to injury. I took out Edison. Cancelo got a yellow flag next to him. So there's a lot of I had concerns around my front line, which wasn't too bad. But then when the core of my team started to have issues, that's where I thought, no, I have to activate it now. And I've seen not many people have activated their wild card this week because some people went earlier, some people want to go later. But this is the way I want to play, so let's have a look. So last night I changed Mendy to Dubravka. He's got 2 games, right? He's got Chelsea, and obviously I don't expect him to get a clean sheet because I've got Havertz in my squad. But a few points, save points, would be good. And then Everton, no disrespect to Everton, but I think potentially Newcastle, with the current form they have versus the form that Everton have, the lack of goal scoring, I think he could get, a clean sheet there. So why not try a goalkeeper that has 2 games? And then we've got Havertz. Havertz has shown a bit of form, right, in the last couple of game weeks. And I watched him quite closely. And I first didn't bring him in. I was looking more at Mount, but then I just thought, what, I got to get him in. Newcastle at home. I know he blanks in game week 30. So potentially I could look to change there, but we can see how it goes along. There are players that I can look to take out and bring in, but 26 points in the last 2 game weeks with 4 returns. I just had to do it. I just had to bring him in. As I said, Ronaldo going to score today, 100%. You know what? To be fair, I want a United win. I'm a United fan. I would like him to score. But yeah, it was a bit bizarre what happened before the whole, Manchester derby, him getting injured, going back to Portugal. I was a bit out of order, but yeah, Ronaldo just, honestly. What does this mean for Manchester United generally? Like, I don't think we're going to get top 4. I don't think United will get top 4. I think Arsenal look the most, I'd say, nailed on at the moment, based on they're not playing any other competitions. United lose today, I think that's pretty much it. They've played the most games, and yet they're still not anywhere near the top 4, so just have to wait and see. Ali Max says, my free transfer, Rafinha out, had enough, even though it's Norwich and Saka in. To be fair, Rafinha, it's difficult to call because he's part of a team that's going through a really difficult time. And I think missing Bamford has been quite crucial for them. And I think Jack Harrison had a phenomenal season last season, and so did Stuart Dallas. They just have been non-existent this year. Rafinha is a great player, don't get me wrong. I had him for a very long time in my squad, but I think, there are players out there, similar budgets, like let's say Kulusevski, Saka, who are in better form. Whether that could change today, but potentially it is Norwich. No disrespect to Norwich, but Norwich could turn them over. That could be a great time to play Leeds, to be fair. So yeah, I mean, that's not a bad shout, Ali, to be fair. Saka, it's a very, very good transfer in. So if you see it from my perspective, how I've got it in, I've got 9 players that are doubling this week. So Dubravka, Trent, Van Dyke, White, Doherty. So I went for Doherty in defence. Now with Doherty, obviously he's had 2 back-to-back great game weeks, right? Risk of rotation, potentially. But, with Conte's kind of like wing-back kind of... What's the right word to use? Wing-back kind of formation that he plays. Doherty, kind of looks like he's back at like the whole Wolves kind of like transition he had. So that'll be interesting to see how he gets along. 2 games. Will he get 2 games back-to-back? Just have to wait and see. But I do wish he does go well. And then Salah. Some managers are actually playing him as triple captain. I played that obviously a couple of game weeks ago. Very, very fruitful. Brighton away and Arsenal away. So they're two away games. They don't seem that easy. And it's also, I think, the lunchtime game, isn't it? It is as well, 12:30. So is that where it comes into, where it say never captain anyone who has a game during lunchtime? Hopefully that doesn't happen. Ali asks me, do I have any money in the bank? Let me check. I think I do. 0.3 mil. So yeah, I do have 0.3 mil in the bank, ready to utilise. I did think about toying with the idea about Lacazette, trying to get him in, potentially play 4-4-2, but I just think Havertz, I think it's just putting too much eggs. Lacazette, I do like him, but I think I fell short by like 0.3 or 4 mil to fund that move. So I did want Lacazette, but it just wasn't possible, unfortunately. But generally, I think the squad looks all right. It's a bit different to most squads at the moment because I think people went early. They went for the whole Newcastle double, Southampton doubles last week. So that is going to be interesting. I mean, Brower. I mean, I've got Broja on the bench, Hwang on the bench. So the two strikers, who do play. I put Hwang in front because they're playing Everton. He's done all right recently, so I think it should be a good shout for him. Coutinho was like nailed on. When I did this draft of my wild card, the first player that I actually brought in was Coutinho. The guy's been insane since he's arrived. His numbers are good in FPL. And I think he does play in Gameweek 30 as well when others blank. Yes, he plays in 30 against Arsenal. So why not? It was pretty simple for me to side that. I mean, Bowen going out wasn't the ideal thing, but losing Bowen wasn't great. I mean, here it's a bit deceptive when you see Wolves as a number 4. I know it's a derby, but I wouldn't put that as a red 4. A number 3 would be more than sufficient. So the only game he's actually like going to be tested, in my opinion, potentially Liverpool and Man City. The rest, the green look pretty decent. So why not? I thought I'd go for him. Danny Ings was quite close, to be fair. I was tempted, but I decided to stay away. Why not get Raya instead of Foster? Then you have a goalie playing in Game Week 30. He's only 4.3. Raya, does he play? Let's have a look. Completely missed that, to be fair. Goalkeepers. Raya, where are you? Raya. Got a bad chat actually. Gave me 30. Leicester. Yeah, I could do that. That's not a bad chat, Ali, to be fair. But let's say I want to go back to my moves then. Let's say if I go back to Mendy. Say then I'd like to bring back in let's say Reece James when he comes back from injury, still 2.9, and then I could put, who was it? Brownhill, was it? Let's have a look. Burnley. Where is he? Brownhill. There he is. So obviously I'll go back to Brownhill there. Then I'd have 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 at the back. 4 in midfield, and I've got 2 strikers, and then do I still have 0.6 remaining? That could be interesting. Reset that. Dubravka. Let's go back to Raya. Wherever he is. There he is. Yeah, that's a good shout. Make transfers. Confirm transfers. There we are. Ali, it's been done. It's been done. I'll just check in to see that I can fund back the moves that I was looking to make back, like Mendy, James. So that's 3 moves potentially in the next 2 game weeks. So I could have taken a -4 somewhere, but yeah, it worked. It worked. Got Raya on the bench. Oh man, how far? I mean, can I get into the top 200,000 this week? That's the aim. But you know what? This season has been absolutely immense and insane. To be fair, from where it's gone from. Nah, sorry, Daddy. I was having a look at it as well. I mean, I got Raya in now, so at least that's game week 30 covered. I had moves planned for like game week 31. That's 2 game weeks time, so I'll be looking to obviously bring back in Reece James for Doherty. Havertz will go down to Brownhill because I'm not going to play 5 midfielders. Well, I might. And then I was looking to obviously bring back in Mendy, but obviously I can hold that move off because if I have a goalkeeper already playing, then that's not mad. But those were the kind of 3 moves that I was looking to make anyway, so it's worked out better for me, to be fair. But thank you anyway, Ali. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'd rather do it now than save a transfer than having to potentially use a transfer. Because God forbid if there's any injuries or anything, we don't want that happening. Yeah, Ali, I am on to my best season, to be fair. Let's have a look. Where is my history? Not that it's anything to write home about. Yeah, so as you guys can see here, 1.6 mil in 2014, 2.4 mil in 2015, 1.89. I mean, what you need to understand, guys, is I was one of those players that when I used to start, these first couple of seasons, at least 3 seasons, yeah, I used to start and then give up about like after Christmas, never looked at it again. I think started taking it seriously in 2017 where I got 1,945 points and I was still 1.6 mil, nothing better. 2018-19, again, nearly 4 mil rank. I think I gave up after Christmas. 2019-20 is when I got serious. I got 489,000 and last season I got my second highest point tally and I still finished. Here's 1.2 mil, so not bad at all. I mean, 489,000 is my best ever finish, and I'm on 289, so I'll take that. It's been a tricky ride. It's been a tricky ride. Genius Gamer, hey, good morning. How are you? I hope you are well. So yeah, it was nice to take a bit of a change. Obviously, after like, where was it when I hit 3 mil? Yeah, around game week 10, I was 2.9. I went down to about 3.3. I remember during the game week, and then it came back. But you know, I mean, since game week 15, I've had 1, 2, 3 red arrows. That's not bad. Consider the first half of the season, I got hardly any green arrows. You know, since game week 15, you know, that's not bad, you know. I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take that. I think that's been pretty prosperous. So game week 15, what was my rank? 2 mil. And now 289,000. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Still a shame. You nearly get 20 points above the average and I still finished. Still lost a rank. But that's the strength of this FPL season this season. It's been so good. And I think the best thing about playing the game itself is I like to play it my own way. You know, I've had the time of the season where I've gone 5 at the back, where I was challenged. I played 3-4-2. I played 3-4-3, 3-5-2, 4-5-1 today. So that's what it is, really. Ali says I'm still in the Watford Cup, and it looks like my opponent has given up. Not 1 chip used ever. No way. That's brilliant. Let's hope you win that Watford Cup, right? I mean, I lost out to the overall, the overall FPL Cup, right? I lost out because of, I don't know how to say it now. I lost out because of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, so I went for him for a double game week. And he decided to get injured like literally 10 minutes before the game started. So I missed out on him completely. No, that wasn't the case. He got subbed because he got injured. He got like 1 point for me where I was expecting a massive point haul. So that was painful. I think from this game week, I really do expect, high points from Liverpool. Spurs as well. Spurs are inconsistent, but now it's the time really to really step on it. Generally, I have seen a lot of managers have squads which have got loads of double game week players, which is set up perfectly. But there are some players, there are some managers who take like -4, even minus like 8, just to get some additional players in, which I think personally will be worthwhile getting those guys in, because at the end of the day, the more players you have double, right, the better it gets. Ali says, I have one free hit, either using it 33 or 36. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think in terms of bench boost, I'm going to potentially use that in 36. Free hit, I might go 33, depending on how big the double goes. That's the plan for me, Ali. And that's the aim. Because now it's literally like you got to use these chips up. In terms of me, I've got free hit and bench boost left, so fingers crossed. If it all sets up perfectly and I get no injuries, that's overall the aim for me to achieve. It's so weird. I've never really played a 4-5-1 formation. Like, I don't think hardly ever. The team just looks so heavy in the middle. Usually it's like, 3 strikers at the front, 3 at the back, or 4 and 3 in the middle. Like, it's weird. Sam says, Mo, if you're on a wild card, VDV is not predicted to start as per Fantasy Football Scout. Do have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Is that on their Twitter? I mean, my intention is to keep Van Dyke for a while, and if he does get rotated or rested, I've got players on the bench to come on. So he's got a double game week. Look, there will be some resting, some rotation somewhere. So fingers crossed. Sam says he was not on the training ground. Interesting. But hey, let's just go for it, right? a bit too late now for me to rip up the squad. I don't think half an hour is enough for me to restructure everything. And Van Dijk is very very crucial for me moving forward. He's got me the points anyway. Let's have a look on. Sorry. Let's have a look on Twitter. It looks like it, to be fair. But why is there no flag on him? Yeah, I mean, he's not been pictured at training, but there's no clear name that it's him. I don't know. COVID related. To be fair, the deadlines and like the regulations have all changed. He could be fit to play. I just don't know. This is very difficult. But hey, I mean, still 90% of managers own him. I mean, is there any better alternatives out there with double game weeks? I think I'll stick. I still got Cancelo and Hwang and Brozier to come on if he doesn't play any of the games. So let's just wait and see. Fingers crossed he's all right. Yeah, there is time, but yeah, I mean, who else is there that I could target? I've already targeted all the double game weeks. Do I really want to bring in a Brighton defender? Potentially not. Newcastle, no. I've already got Dubravka in. Yeah, I'll take the hit. If not, I'll just pray Cancelo plays on Monday. But yeah, I mean, look, that's just the risk we're just gonna have to take. There's nothing concrete. Yes, there's Klopp said there's certain players and they're not at the ground. Could have recovered by then. What we need to understand is what we need to understand with Liverpool is they're chasing right now. It's very vital that Van Dijk is fit and ready to play. How about Tierney doubles and plays in 30? Yeah, true. Tierney, I had Tierney in to be fair. Uh, but again, like there's not even a flag on him. Like I know we have like scouts and people observing these things and yeah, it's just Van Dijk 6.7. How much is he now? 6.8. Yeah, I'll be outpriced. I can't afford him back in. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the hit. Let it be. Let it be. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Sam says, yeah, bring in a defender from Arsenal. Yeah, I could bring in Tierney, but there's no confirmation, and yet still 20% of managers own him. I haven't seen much transfers out. Let me have a look on the FPL app itself. Maybe that might have updated quicker than this has. Yeah, I mean, we've had 160,000 managers that have actually brought Van Dijk in, and around 26,000 managers that have taken him out this week. This week, I'm talking about transfers in and out. Yeah, I don't see enough movement for me to feel that. But yeah, I mean, I'll take it on the chin. To be fair, let's see, let's see. Fingers crossed he recovers soon. I mean, even if he doesn't play the Brighton game, I think he should be fine for the Arsenal game, right? When is the Arsenal game? We'll have a look. Yeah, so that's midweek. I think he should recover by then. Van Dijk's a strong guy. Ali says, keep checking Twitter mode. It's the early kickoff. Yeah, it is. It is indeed. It is the early kickoff indeed. I shall keep checking. But thanks, guys. Honestly, thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, I love FPL. Never really FPL never really fails to surprise you what can happen. Just under half an hour left, guys, for the deadline itself. Ooh, double game weeks. Double game weeks. Do, 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 It's weird how tomorrow, right? We've all got like so many 2 o'clock kickoffs. I was looking at it last night. One, two, three, four. I've never seen five. I've never seen like five. I've seen like two, maximum three at 2 o'clock on a Sunday. So many games on a Sunday this week. I wonder why compared to the Saturday. Maybe giving people a rest. But guys, I am really, really fearing United midweek in the Champions League. I think that's why I was so like more relaxed picking Spurs players. The only thing United generally have an aim at, I'm not saying they're nowhere ever going to do this, but is to win the Champions League to get back into it, because top four just looks so far off it. Ali says, how about moving Broja to first sub? If VVD does not play, Broja could get a haul against Paul Watford. Yeah, that's a good shout, Ali, to be fair. The way I'm seeing it is I've got Cancelo there, because I think if Cancelo plays, I think they'll get 6 points there. It's basically out of Hwang and Broja, to be fair. So let me put Broja here. I'll put him second, because I still think if Cancelo plays, I think he'll get a clean sheet against Crystal Palace. So that'll be 6 points. Broja could get a haul. Yeah, I'll put him second. Hwang third. I'll put Hwang third because there's Everton away. And Everton have been shocking, right? That's probably why. Sam says, Havertz also not in the starting 11 of Fantasy Football Scout. They've been given a reason of some time off as he's been playing continuously. Could be. But the guy's in form. But I'm going to take Havertz on. That's the risk of rotation, right? You just have to, I guess, play. I mean, with Chelsea now, they're being chased for the top four. There are clubs like Arsenal who are creeping up on them. Do they want to get caught in the top four race? They looked comfortable. And Havertz is a good form, so let's go for him. If you're wildcarding, Sam says, bring in Rafinha in place of Havertz and use the amount to be considered Robertson in place of Rafinha. To be fair, buddy, I don't know. I'm not too comfortable with Leeds overall. And Robertson, he's known to be rotated as well. There's Tsimikas, so there's no guarantee that he plays. Yeah, there's a lot of ifs and buts here, Sam. So that's why I'm going for this as it is. The reason why I don't bring Robertson is known to be rotated. There's Tsimikas as well. I'm not saying he will be. He could play both games, but Tsimikas is a decent player. So Tsimikas has just as much likelihood to get a game. Virgil Van Dyke, look, if he's out, he's out. What can we do, right? But I don't know. No, I think I've got a plan set. I've got the plan set of what I want to do. Van Dyke, he's not going to change it for me at the moment. That's why I've got a bench where I've got some players coming on. So if it is the case, it is the way it is. I'm along with the 20 other percent of managers that own him. I think I'd rather take the hit of having him in the squad and him not playing than not having him in, and he starts both games. If that makes sense, that's the kind of route I'm taking. Ali says, I think the high number of Sunday games are because a lot played on. Oh yes, they did. Yes. There was midweek games rescheduled. There was also, I think, was it West Ham and stuff playing in Europe, Leicester? Yeah. So it completely makes sense. Absolutely. Sam says Rafinha plays Norwich, and this game week he scored 9 points last time, and also Leeds is amongst a few teams which play in game week 30. Yeah, I mean, they're playing Norwich, understandable. But yeah, if I'm looking to pick Rafinha in, I can bring him in for game week 30. But I think Havertz, I think he looked pretty decent the last couple of game weeks. Leeds have a lot to prove. A lot to prove. Yes, it's tempting. Yes, game week 30. We'll think about game week 30 later. I think game week 30 can be managed when it arrives. Because look, with the COVID situation, God forbid, we just don't know which player can get injured, can catch COVID. So I think with that perspective, I think I'll leave it with Havertz for now, and then I can look to bring in Rafinha or any other midfielder closer to the time, because I've already gone Dubravka early. And I've got Raya as well on the bench. So fingers crossed, all is well. All is well. I'm so excited to watch Kulusevski. It's a tongue twister. Kulusevski tonight against United. I think United defence are a great defence to play at the moment. Maguire out of form, Lindelof out of form, Van Bissaka non-existent, Luke Shaw, where are you? So yeah, I mean, Kulusevski, Kane, Doherty, oh my god, they are going to have a field day. Can you imagine if he starts like Lucas Moura and stuff as well? Bergwijn, oh god. Good luck, United. You know, we lost 6-1 or 6-0, 6-1 against Spurs. I'm not saying it's going to be 6-1. I could see a 4-5-0 to be there. Kane's coming to some real form. Ahmad Khan, good morning, buddy. Triple captain Kane or Salah? They've both got good game weeks, buddy. I would go Salah potentially myself. I would go Salah out of the two. I know they're both away games and it's Brighton and Arsenal, but I just think, you know, I triple captain Salah when I had the chance, and you know, when he does go big, he hasn't had an open play goal for a couple of weeks now, and I think he's due a big haul. So yeah, my general backing, if I was playing triple captain this week, would definitely be Mo Salah. Genius Gamer, Rudiger or Broa? I would play Rudiger personally, buddy. I think they'll get a clean sheet against Newcastle. Aman, for this week, should I bring in Saka or Kulusevski? Thank you. Out of the two, oh, they're both good, man. Can you bring both in? They're both good. I'll go Saka over him. If you can get both in, honestly. Assad says United will win this game. We'll win this time. Chill. I know, man. Honestly, chill. 3 years, Ahmad, I've been watching this back to back. We're supposed to be progressing, so-called progression, right? But we're going in the opposite direction. But no, it's more the sense of defensively. De Gea is such a saviour. I'm telling you now, if we did not have De Gea in goal and we had another goalkeeper, not to say, let's just say a goalkeeper with weaker abilities, right? I'm not going to name anyone. Yeah, it's painful. No disrespect. I see clubs like, you know, Brentford, Newcastle, you know, clubs in the lower half of the Premier League give teams like Manchester City, Liverpool, you know, a game. These guys are just literally putting down their swords literally as soon as the game starts. So it's really painful to watch. I remember when I started this season, I had 3 United players. I had Ronaldo, I brought in Varane, and I brought in, I think, who was Sancho as well, I remember. How that changed quickly, right? Ali, gonna mess with you again. Havertz out for this one game and bring in Odegaard or Martinelli for 3 games. Then Robertson for VVD. Ugh, Ali, please, no more thoughts. You know what? Let it be like it is right now. I'm just going to leave this squad now. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to close my eyes and wake up tomorrow. Actually, no, wake up. I'll check it tomorrow after like 5 o'clock or something. Ahmad, should I hold triple captain? Because Salah's games are not that easy. Who to bring this game week to cover blank 30? I mean, I wouldn't hold your triple captaincy personally. I think Salah or Kane this is the week. This is the week to go for it, buddy. Don't hold it. There's no point holding it any further. I know that fixtures look a lot more difficult, but when are they actually going to be ever the ones that we want? Will we ever get like a week where it's Norwich or Newcastle or Everton, Burnley? You know, it's very difficult for that to potentially come back up again. But Salah for this week, I think looks a good shout for a triple captaincy. Look, we can't predict the future, but generally I think it'll be a good shout for him. No, Ali, don't leave me alone. You keep giving me suggestions. It's good. You're opening me up. You're opening me up to more thoughts. Love it. Who to bring in? Ahmad says to cover blank game week 30. So you got obviously Leeds players, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Leicester, Brentford, Spurs, West Ham. Yeah, man. Oof. I'd say potentially target Wolves. Leeds will be a decent game at home for them. Arsenal Aston Villa will be a good game. Brentford players, Ivan Toney's got a hat trick last week. It might be a good shot against Leicester, weak defensively, and then obviously Spurs and West Ham are the players that we have. So we've got loads to go through in terms of that as well. Maybe we're placing a bit too much emphasis on game week 30. After looking at those fixtures, I'm not actually too impressed. Should I really concentrate that much? We'll just have to wait and see, to be fair. 16 minutes to go, guys. Kind of wish I played my free hit now. But that wouldn't have been beneficial moving forward. All these changes, that free hit needs to be kept. Let's have a look for Van Dyke. See if anything's come out recently on Twitter. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty around Virgil Van Dyke. There's not even no one's actually definitively has come out. Yeah, I know he's missed training and stuff, but we'll just have to wait and see. I think the only thing that's kind of allowing me to keep him is the fact that it's such a crucial phase of the season, and the government guidances have changed now. It's not like someone gets COVID and they're out for 10 days. These guys are athletes. Their recovery is a lot quicker, and it could be that it could be near the end of it. That's why he's missed training. We don't know, and that's a personal thing for Virgil Van Dyke as well. So I'm going to play the risk. I am playing that risk. Oh, great, Ali. De Gea's ill. What is going on with this world? What is going on? What's going on? Let's have a look at De Gea. Is he ill? Jeez, man. FPL needs to up their game. Oh, please, man. If De Gea's ill and if Henderson's playing, good night. I'm not watching the game. Not even being rude, but I watched Henderson play against Liverpool last year, and Salah was playing with him. He was scoring literally just past his right hand, and it's horrible. Oh. Why can't I get good news for game week 29, sorry. Guys, if you're new around here and you guys haven't given us a like, give us a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button to FPL Inklink. We're going to be getting close. Last 13 minutes now before the deadline. So let's do some weekend fixture predictions. Who I think would get where. I think Brighton have played well at home against Liverpool. Now, with or without Van Dijk, with Van Dijk, I think it should be a victory for Liverpool, probably 2-0. Without Van Dijk, I think it could be 1-1. Brentford, Burnley. I think Brentford should win that one. United, Spurs. Honestly, I can see 3-1 Spurs this week. That's an honest. I'm telling you that as a Man United fan. Not that I've got Spurs players in. I generally believe it's going to be 3-1 to Spurs, unless United turn up. Chelsea, Newcastle. I think it should be a 2-0 victory for Chelsea at home. Everton, Wolves. I think Wolves may win 1-0 away. Leeds, Norwich could be a fascinating 2-2 or a 3-3. Southampton, Watford. I think Southampton should win 2-0 against Watford. West Ham, Aston Villa is going to be a cracking game, but without Bowen, I might give Villa the edge 2-1. Arsenal, Leicester. Ooh, beautiful. I think Arsenal will win 3-1 at home. They've been that good. Crystal Palace, Man City. I think 2-0. City, comfortable. Brighton, Spurs. I could see a 1-1. Spurs might have a great game today and then be Spurs on Wednesday. Arsenal, Liverpool. This will be a crucial game. I think it might be. I think this might be a 2-2. I generally do. I think it's going to be a cracking game. Both teams have a lot to play for. Arsenal, top four. Liverpool, the title. It's not going to be a 0-0, I assure you that. Everton, Newcastle is going to be a good one. I can see Newcastle winning that about 2-1, I think. I think they'll get a goal. They can win that one. Ahmad says, triple captain active on Salah. Let's hope for the best. Of course, Ahmad. I think you'll be fine. Triple captain's decent on him. Ali says, it's a shame you can't look at the last hour's transfers on FPL. Yeah, that's a good feedback we could give them, to be fair. Vivek, Salah or Kane captain? I'd say Salah. I've gone Salah this week, buddy. Kane's my vice. So yeah, I mean, both are good captaincy choices, Vivek. But Salah for me just pips it. Should I put it on Kularevsky? I think this is the week where people who are triple captaining Salah or Kane, they just want to go big. What was my score on Salah when he triple captained? 84. So yeah, I mean, that wasn't bad. That one game week of mine, 18 points, where he got. Could be 84. 28 points, sorry. 28 he got, sorry. It was 2 games. Yeah, 28 points. That was nice. 3 goals, 1 assist. But yeah, Salah captaincy, triple especially, it makes more sense. Has anyone brought in any players out of the blue or someone they've never owned? Let's have a look at the players who've been transferred in this round the most. Ramsdale got a lot of transfers in, which is not surprising. Double game week. Doherty. James has been transferred in. Surprisingly, he's injured. Matty Cash. Van Dyke. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Reguilon. Tierney. Laporte. Laporte's not a bad shot, to be fair. And then Saka, Kulersky, Son, Coutinho. Pretty much I've got the most transferred players in this week. Havertz has been brought in by 1.3 million managers. Not bad. Ooh, Ryan Fraser. I kind of overlooked him, to be fair. I think next year, guys, Luis Diaz for Liverpool is going to be worth seeing. I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on him. For 8 mil, he's probably going to be around 8.5 next season. Him and Jota's going to have a good little tussle next season. And then Kane and Lacazette and Tony have come in. Obviously, because Tony got the hat-trick. And then Hwang and Bro as well. Let's see the most transferred players out this round. Cancelo, Diaz, James, injuries obviously. Rudiger, Digne, Alonso, pretty much flagged ones. Bowen, yeah, Ward-Prowse. Rafinha, 144,000 managers took him out. Despite him playing Norwich this week and playing in Game Week 30, they've got rid of him. Bernardo Silva's a surprising one. He's done well last week. Mason Mount. De Bruyne, 85,000 managers. He did so well last week. Ronaldo, 1.6 mil. Dennis, Antonio, Jimenez. Well, Dennis, Jimenez, going out of my squad, so I'm one of them. So I think I'm involved in the pretty much common trend. So fingers crossed, it might be all right this week. Might be, might just be. Lenzo Kell, good morning. Kulusevski for Coutinho or Rafinha? Coutinho doesn't play in game week 30. Yeah, he does play, sorry. He does play in game week 30. I would... Rafinha. I like Coutinho is a much better form, Lendo. So yeah, I'd go Kulusevski for Rafinha. But guys, if you're new around here, please do hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button as well if you would like to be part of the the FPL Inklink family. Mm-hmm. 5 minutes, guys. Just around 5 minutes left now for the deadline. So please get your squads submitted. Make sure your captaincies are right. Game week 30, I should have 1, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, so I'll have 8 players for game week 30, which I'll take, to be fair. Is it 8 players? 1, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, 8, 7. Yeah, it should be around that. So guys, we are now getting into the last 5 minutes territory. So get your questions in, get your transfers done. Let's give a quick check on Twitter for Van Dyke. Any news on VVD? So again, like it's saying Van Dyke might be out with COVID. I guess Van Dyke potentially has COVID. There's no confirmation. I'm hearing that Van Dyke is out with COVID. I'm also hearing it's not confirmation. There's nothing confirmed. Look, if he's out with COVID, I wish him the best of recovery, but I haven't had anyone come out directly from Liverpool saying he's out, so I'm not going to play on speculation. There's a bit like that player earlier this season who, I don't know who it was, I think it was from Chelsea or somewhere, that I had. But it was done. Assad says, VVD to Robertson, do it. Nah, man, I can't, Assad, I can't. No, I won't be able to do it. As I said, I'd rather have Van Dyke, and if he's got COVID, fair dues, I'll take him on the chin. If he doesn't have COVID and I take him out, I'm pretty much ruining my plans. So I'll be brave and not do it. Let's even have a look. Let me just have a look quickly. Hold on. Let me see what transfers are looking like. Defenders. Sort by transfers out this round. There's Van Dijk's like 28,000, only 2,000 managers since the last 10 minutes. I've had a look. Has had a change in Van Dijk. Nah, it's too much. It's too much. I just don't think I can do that one. Ali Max says VVD on the team bus. Hey, that's positive news, right? Sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's just too much uncertainty for me to rip up a squad member who's so vital. He's not going anywhere to the end of the season. Obviously, unless he's out for the season, which is an injury or something. But yeah, he's not going anywhere. Guys, it's less than 2 minutes to go, right? So please get onto the FPL app or the website. Do your last minute transfers. Check they've gone through. Check your captaincies and vice captaincies. Check the bench order. It's all great. Otherwise, let's just continue and look into some last minute news. Any questions, guys? Let me know. Let me know what I can do to help you in the last minute. Oh, the team news will be out in about half an hour, right? Just double check that, guys. Double check your squads. How many players will I have playing this week? So I've got 9 doubles, which is 18 plus 2, 20 players. Can I get the 100 points? That'd be interesting. Right, guys, deadline is here. It's here. We can't change any more squad members. This is what our teams will look like. Nice, nice. We have hit the deadline indeed. Kind of hope Van Dyke plays. Best luck, Mo. Salah captain for me too. Nice, nice. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Thank you, Assad, as well. Yeah, no, it's done, man. It's done. It's done. Van Dyke will be a huge talking point tomorrow. But yeah, we're finally done with that. Finally done with this deadline. Yeah, but good luck to everyone, guys. Good luck, Ali. Good luck, Assad, Vivek, Lendo, Ahmad, everyone. Good luck. I hope it all goes well. We'll stay on for a few more minutes. We'll have a bit more of a discussion, and then I shall call it a day. Just having a look through anything information-wise on Van Dyke to see if I can see anything. Nothing truly has come up. Ali Mac says Van Dyke hat-trick of headers. Yeah, boy. That guy's got an absolute steel force of a head. After Sol Campbell, that is one solid head in the Premier League. Aisha, long time no see. Yes, indeed, Aisha. Apologies, I had COVID and it was difficult. Then I had some work to catch up on a weekend, so I do apologise. I do apologise not being here regularly, but I'm back now. I'm better. Yeah, long time it was. Yeah, it was long-term COVID. It was not nice. It was not nice. I recovered. Touch wood. But nice to see you, Aisha. How are you doing? How are things? How's FPL going? So nice to see familiar names and faces when they come back. But yeah, no, I'm better. I am much better, thank you. And I'm back now. Fingers crossed. It should be back to back now. Bibek, hello Bibek. How are you? I hope you're well. Ready for this game week? Ready for this game week 29, the double of doubles. Let's have a look. Any information on Bibek? The Virgil Van Dyke. Let's have a look. There's nothing on Twitter, guys, that I can see stating Van Dijk's not in. Really says Van Dijk illness. Yeah, so really, there's no confirmation at the moment if he's in or out. We'll just have to wait and see. Fingers crossed he does play. Thank you guys. If you're new around here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please do join the FPL Inklink family. Aisha, your rank is pretty good. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting better, isn't it? You're 212k. Nice. Hope I'm getting into the top 200k. Yeah, hopefully you'll get in the top 200, top 100. And let's get you the highest rank you potentially can get. Linesh, hi, how's it going? I'm good, Linesh. Much better, thank you. The symptoms now have eased for COVID. I had long COVID, you see, so it lasted longer than the whole 10-day situation. So for the last, like, at least 8 weeks, it's been quite tough. But I'm better, thank you. Much, much better. And I will be back now regularly. Really says, heard he will not play the first match. Yeah, I mean, there's rumours he might not. But still, a player of Van Dijk's class, you know, I think he should be back by the Thursday game, I think it is. If not, I've got Cancelo, Broja, or Hwang, so there should be enough cover on there. I think Van Dijk's my long-term plan, but yeah, I think there's no flag on him either. Like, the one thing that he might not play, look, because there's no confirmation around it. There's not even like a yellow flag which says 75%, 50% illness, which usually it does. So that's why I was a bit more like skeptical whether he is or not. I hope he does play. You know, we want a good end to or good race for the title race. And it's good for Liverpool and Man City and the whole of the Premier League. But without Van Dijk in that squad, in those two games, Brighton and Arsenal away, it's gonna be interesting. Vivek says, you think Liverpool going to score big against Arsenal and Brighton? They can. They got the talent, though. They got Jota, Mane, Diaz, Salah. You know, I think they can go big. They can. They got Trent as well. They can go big. And I think they have to. They've got no choice because they're going for the Premier League. The goal difference is going to play big as well. So they need to take advantage of these games in hands that they have. And this is their chance to draw back to just 3 points, I believe. So they have to go big. I think they can go big here. But Ali, even if VVD does not play, he could still start versus Arsenal. Exactly. So for me, it's not the end of the world if he doesn't play today's game. If he plays against Arsenal, I'll take that as well. Rudy says, all the best, alls. Thank you so much, Rudy. Aisha, off topic. I'm really happy my team, Real Madrid, beat PSG. It's not off topic. It's football. What a game, Aisha, though. Oh, Benzema. Can you imagine with the Premier League? Benzema. Oh, Messi, Neymar. Who else? Mbappe, PSG, stunned. Dinesh says, I activated my wildcard this game week 2. Get Salah and Spurs players. Took a -12 last game week and bench boosted to 123. Wow. 123 -12. Not bad. Not bad at all, Dinesh. Love it. Guys, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and join the FPL Inklink family and hit that like button too if you like the stream. That's brilliant, Dinesh. 123 points last week. I got my first red arrow after a couple of weeks, 87 points, and 21 points above the average was 68, and I still got a red arrow. Ridiculous. Bibek says, I captain Kane. Good choice. Not bad at all. Bibek, Haaland, Madrid, yeah. Guys, have you heard about Haaland potentially being signed for 100 mil by Man City? How will Kane be feeling right now? There we are. Yeah, I've just had a look again. Nothing about Van Dyke at all. Vivek, I got 106. Nice, nice, massive centuries here. Ali says, I loved Real beating PSG. All those supporters sulking. You know what? It's a shame really because you see greats like Ronaldo and Messi struggling. Now you're kind of starting to see them like fall off their peak. It's a shame really, but it was fun though. It was fun. Tezza T2 says it would be awesome. Yeah, Haaland next season will be highly owned. I feel for Kane. Will Kane get that move to Man City? That'll be interesting. Tezza, hey, how you doing? You all right? Welcome, welcome. I think Kane, right? I know he wants to go and win trophies. Liverpool probably won't pay that big price tag. The only club I can generally see, I'm not saying United are going to win trophies. They're pretty much in the same boat as Kane, but in terms of Spurs, sorry. Could Kane go to United? United want to splash big. Poch going to United? It's going to be interesting. Or will Kane just say, do you know what, if I'm going to go to United, I might just stay at Spurs and finish my season off here. Or Kane to PSG, replacing Benzema. Did you guys watch that Micah Richards thing midweek? Going, I've only just started to kind of respect Benzema now. He's on the level of Kane. That was hideous, honestly. Vivek says Mbappe to Madrid is for sure now. Yeah, for sure. Do you reckon they like kind of put like something sneaky in his contract, saying that if we progress, you'll get like a pinch of the bonus or something? Yeah, just checked again. Nothing on Van Dyke, guys. Vivek, if Real win Champions League, Haaland is sure to. Yeah, true, true. Ali says Sam Allardyce, new PSG manager. Do you know what the issue is with PSG, right, guys? On a serious level, the reason why they flop on these big occasions. So, for example, twice to Manchester United in the Champions League. Once, I think you must remember that famous Barcelona game, right, where they were like 4-1 up or something, and then they went to Barcelona away in the second leg, and Barcelona won the leg ridiculously, which was a magical night. And then obviously this Madrid thing happened. I think the reason why they have these nights constantly is because they're not challenged in their own league. I know they call it the Farmers League or whatever they call it, and yes, they do lose in their league as well. But they just don't have these constant like big games. Like they won't have like like Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham. They constantly have these big game expectations. So I think the lack of big game play there is the issue. Would I want Poch at Man United, considering what he's done, where he's been, what he's been given? He wasn't given the budget at Tottenham, but he did really well. Will Poch be better than what we have already? Can he get better out of the players we have? We'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I hope Tuchel leaves Chelsea. Like they can't afford him, and I want Tuchel. Or Tuchel, I think that's how you pronounce it. Thomas Tuchel. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I want Thomas Tuchel from Chelsea. Linesh says, yeah, the Madrid fans were cheering for Mbappe. Yeah, they were because they're buying him for free. Bibek says, who do you think is going to win the Champions League this season, honestly? This season, Champions League. Madrid mean business. Bayern, thrashed. Their team, this team. I was going to say Chelsea because they won it last year. This whole situation, will it boost them? I'll have to wait and see. I think based on right now, what I've seen, I think Man City have a good chance. Pep can go that extra step, but Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid for me look ideal for him. Tezza, which forwards can you suggest for Dennis and Mopai? I have 0.5 mil in the bank. So for Dennis or Mopai, you're looking at about 6.5 mil. Who would I recommend? Personally, I think Brozier and Hwang for that budget. I've gone for those two options. That's the best I think at the moment, buddy. Teza. So that's who I'd go for. They've done all right. Linesh, Bayern is in red hot. They are. They are in scintillating form, honestly. Guys, if you guys haven't liked the video, give us a like. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button to FPL Inc. link. Let's give you a shout out. So, deadline was 11 o'clock. The game starts at 12:30? Yeah. So we'll have the squads out in the next 15 minutes. I'll stay till the squads come out. We'll go through the squads and then we'll call it a day. Linesh says, Bayern's in red hot form. They are indeed. Bibek, best Bowen replacement. Bowen, Coutinho. Mount's done alright recently. Potentially Harvey Barnes. Could be a good shout. Yeah, I would say these guys are pretty good in form. Saka or Kulevski, if you don't have them, they're pretty decent as well. But yeah, what's going to happen to Chelsea, honestly? Is there any Chelsea fans in the house? Let us know. Generally, what is going to happen to Chelsea? I heard something ridiculous, like they only have a £20,000 budget for travel. And there's like 20 players. They're going to go economy. Bibek says Barnes or Madison. Out of the two, I'd go Madison, but Madison has an injury flag next to him. But I'd go Barnes. Barnes has been in some good form recently, and he's caught on some form on the left-hand side. So yeah, Barnes out of the two for me would be good. Even Tielemans isn't bad because he's on penalties if Vardy's not playing. I can feel my throat now getting really dry. Yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to call it a day because my throat now is starting to feel its effects. But thank you, everyone, for coming in and joining. Really appreciate it. Best of luck to everyone. We will be back tomorrow night to do a knee-jerk reaction, so do tune in. And we'll go through how the game week has pursued so far. A lot of football to play tomorrow, some games today, and then obviously midweek games as well. Best luck to everyone. I hope it goes well. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys soon with some more content. Have a good one.